This is an offensive set called double drag, and it's run against a man-to-man defense. In this particular play, we are attacking this basket. And the play starts out just like 41, where we have our post inside, our two wing players are wide, and we're running up the floor. 4 is trailing. As one starts to hit the timeline right here, our 5 player is going to come up and break up toward the 3-point line. 1 step outside this lane line here, so we're going to be 1 step out and straddling the 3-point line. Our 1 is going to continue dribbling and moving, and our 4 player is going to come in here so that they are right behind the 5 player, but they're now going to be 1 step inside of this lane line, and both of them are going to be together in a straight line. So here's where we have the double part of it. One's goal now is to get their defender below the screens. Okay, so they're going to attack, and we have options off of this. So when we get that defender at the screen level or below, 1 now can take the ball and attack and turn. As 1 attacks, 5 is going to hard roll to the basket. So 1's job is to try to get as far as they can. They can go layup as an option. If 5 gets ahead of their defender, they can go ahead and dump it down for a layup. If 3 comes in to help, 3 then can move up and we can kick out and shoot the 3. Or if 3 turns their head, we can backdoor and bounce it down and get in for a layup. So those are all those options just from that turning the corner and seeing those. So as 5 hard rolls, 4 is going to step back. Now a lot of times 4 is going to help here until 1 gets underneath the screen is typically how that goes. In which case, if that happens, we're going to throw back. And then depending upon where 5's defender is here, 4 will come back out. 1 will peel back out here. And now we have an instance where our 5 can duck in and we can go high-low. If the high-low is not there, then 4 can reverse the basketball to 2. So 2 then is going to be coming up the lane with a V-cut, and we'll reverse the ball to 2. And from there, 4 is going to set a ball screen. Now, as 4 sets the ball screen here, 5 is going to vacate out to the weak side. 3 is going to stay and move up the line, like so, and 1 is going to be out here. So 2 is going to come off this ball screen and come tight and then make their reads. So again, if they're 2-player trails, they're going to curl and attack. But this is the great thing here. Now that we have this, 2 can also come off of it and shoot. And then if they switch, 4 is going to roll. So there's going to be no backside help. So we can dump it down for a shot. We can attack. As 5 comes over, 5 is going to seek and hit the 3 here so that we can dump it down for a layup right there. And so that's all of the options off of the dump down from the roll from 4. Or if 1 really comes over to help, 1 can realign and we can kick back out and we got the 3 right here. So those are all of the options off of double drag. For that 1 initial series. The next part of this play would be just another wrinkle to it. So we can run double drag, double down, in which case we kind of set up in the same alignment. And this would be something that we would probably call in the huddle. Maybe there's a free throw and a timeout, and after the free throw we might run this play. But we'll get it set back up to where we have the double tandem. So when you look at this alignment now, again, we're going to do the same thing. 1's job is going to be to go and get their defender below the screen. Sometimes if this one defender jumps it, one can reject the screen, cross over, and just attack. And then we have options off of that, obviously. So if the help comes, we can dump down. The help comes here, we can come in here and we can make a pass and finish. If two's defender steps in, then we can kick out and shoot the three, and that's on screen rejection. If one rejects the screen, but hopefully a lot of the times we're going to have one using the screen. So after one uses the screen, and if one goes underneath it like so, then what we're going to do is we're going to have immediately after that 5 and 4 are going to double down. They're going to take a double screen down. And so 2 is going to run their defender in, get them underneath the screen, and then come up here and pop. And then 1's going to have the pass to 2, and 2 has the 3-point shot. Now, we'll get a lot of these where this is going to be a shot that happens a lot. So what's going to happen typically then is either 5 or 4 are going to jump out on that and take that. So 4 and 5 got a read. So a 5's defender, as 5 sets his screen here and gets the screen on 2, if they see their defender go out and defend that, they're just going to slip to the basket, and then 1's going to pass the ball to them for their layup. Now, it may not be 5's defender that does it. Okay, we might set up that double screen and 5 stays and 4 jumps it. So if 4's defender jumps it, they're going to slip to the basket and get their shot at a layup. Again, if they slip it and a 3's defender gets over here in time, our 3 offensive player is going to be right here for a dump down layup opportunity. 1's going to realign and give themselves an opportunity for a kickback 3. So those are all of the options off a double drag, and then double drag, double down.